What's good YouTube, Vinny here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the 1 mil to 5 mil squad builder. This is where I, Vinny the pro FIFA player, basically makes a 1 mil team and then shows you how I would upgrade it all the way up to the 5 mil. So we do a 2 mil team, 3 mil team, 4 mil team and 5 mil team, all in this video, upgraded from the 1 mil team. Something a little bit different to usually my other squad builders I do. Usually I just give you like a team set for a certain price, but this one is sort of like a progression so you guys can see how you can keep upgrading your team from one point to another. So when you are selling your players, even though you're going to lose a bit of tax here and there on them, there's like a end goal what you're aiming for, rather than just keep building and selling, keep building and selling. And obviously when you keep doing that, you're going to lose a lot of coins on tax. So this is a little series of me basically showing you guys on how to upgrade your team from 1 mil to 5 mil. I think this is like episode 4 of it. Last week's video popped off, so I'd much appreciate it to all of you guys. And a little bit of insight going into this month. I didn't do it yesterday because I didn't actually have an idea of what to do yesterday. But today onwards for the rest of December, I'm going to be trying to do double uploads for you guys. So there'll be an upload at 3 o'clock or around 3 o'clock and one around 7 o'clock. And just try and get as much content out for you guys as possible. This is mainly because I'm just trying to get the most growth in my channel right now. I'm trying to sort of capitalize on the opportunity I have right now. So I thought, why not do double uploads, especially in December. It's a good month for everyone. Christmas is coming and so on. So yeah. But if you are new around here and you do want to help me reach my goals, 80% of you guys do not subscribe to my channel, so I would be much appreciated if you guys do hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell when I do upload. As I said, I'm going to be trying to upload 2 times a day now on this channel, so quite tough and grueling for myself and also my editor, so I would appreciate if you guys show some love back like that, and leave a like and leave a comment also. Yeah, but yeah, let's get into the 1 mil to 5 mil squad builder. So after a little bit of a long-winded intro, we finally got to the squad builder. Sorry about that, but I thought I'd let you guys know about the series and what's really going on with the channel and so on. But we've got the 1 to 5 mil squad builder. So up first, we'll build a 1 mil team, and this is, I'll give you guys different variations. So if you guys haven't seen this series before, I try and give maybe some meta versions of teams to build, but also, well, every team I build will try is to get you the most wins in FUT champs. I'm never going to give you players who are not going to be meta and OP in FUT champs, but some teams I build are different to others. So for example, maybe the first episode I ever did was a little bit more sweaty and more overpowered, but with this one's still very, very good, but it might be a little bit of a different route to where we want to go, and we've aimed for different players and so on. So yes, this is going to be the team. The Stegen in goal, probably one of the best keepers in the game, probably the best keeper in the game when it comes to gold cards. Last year he was unreal, this year he's good but not as good as last year. But 88 diving, 85 handling, 88 kicking and 90 reflex and 88 precision, just a very solid keeper for you guys. In the right back row, Nelson Semedo. And yes, unfortunately we're going to be using this guy on weak chemistry. He's going to be on 8 chem until we get that 2 mil mark. I don't think it's too bad because he's out wide, it's not too much of an issue. Just make sure he's got, when you're giving him a chem style, make sure you're hitting all the defensive stats rather than anything else, because he's going to need that the most with the chemistry sort of downgrading. In centre backs, we've got Diego Carlos and also Edlem de Militao. This is what I'm saying, like you've probably seen when I've done these before. I've gave you Varane, Gomez, I've gave you the Bundesliga route with Macano and Klosterman. And this time we're going with I was going to say Klosterman, but we're going with Diego Carlos and Edlem Militao. If I'm looking down to the bottom right as well, it's because I'm looking at my phone, so I'm sorry if I'm doing that. But yes, Edlem Militao comes in as a centre-back partnership with Carlos. I think it's quite a nice combination. I think even like if you're looking at like a 250k team, you know, this is actually a very useful option. Yeah, and as I was saying in the intro, by the way, if there's anything you want to see when it comes to the uploads, let me know, so I know what you guys want to see. So usually I know like squad builders do really well on my channel, so probably when I do this double upload, it's probably going to be squad builder based. But if there's other stuff you guys want to see, just let me know. I can definitely get you some maybe pro versus pro gameplay or some SBCs, whatever it is, just let me know. Coming into the left back spot, we've got Alphonso Davies. We're going to differ a little bit of a route at the start on this one. Usually I always say Mendy is the best left back in the game, and I still think he is, but up second, very close to him, is Alphonso Davies. 4-star, high, medium, 96 pace, 69 powers and 82 dribbles, 76 defending, 76 physical. For a decent cheapish defence, this is more than decent. In the left mid spot though, the main reason why Davies is in and what probably makes this team a little bit different compared to all the others. You probably would have saw him in the thumbnail. It's the rule breaker, Douglas Costa, 89 pace, 87 shooting, 81 pass, 92 dribble, 62 physical, 5'8", high medium, 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Just a great sweaty player overall, and apparently because he's got this shooting upgrade, he is a lot more reliable in front of goal. I'm a big fan of him. I feel like he's ridiculously good on the ball, but what I found his issue was at times was he was a little bit weak in the shot, you know, in the final third. I would do everything with him and then get to that shot and he would just mess it up. So apparently this rule breaker does cover that, so that's always a nice bonus. Into the centre mid spot, I think was a little bit obvious who we was going to go. Actually, is it? Because we could go literally any route at this point, I think. It's probably got to be La Liga based though. But yeah, Valverde in the centre mid spot. One of my favourite players this year. High, 6 foot, 3-star, 86 pace, 74 shooting, 78 pass, 80 dribble, 77 defending, 80 physical. Just a great box-to-box midfielder and just does a bit of everything what you guys need in your team. And as I said, this team, you know, it's about 1 mil, and I know a lot of you guys who will see this, right, and you'll say, well, it hasn't got 100 chemistry, so what the hell is it? Just so you know, right, if you just change this, like everyone's in the right position, you got the manager loyalty and stuff, it gives 100 chemistry. I should always say that as a disclaimer, basically, when it comes to these videos. But Marcus Laurent, partnering up with Valverde in the midfield, 6 foot, high, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 85 pace, 77 shooting, and 81 pass, 74 dribble, 86 defending, 84 physical. Very nice player indeed for you guys to look at to get into your team. Even if you don't go with this route, I think he's ridiculously overpowered. Him and Carrasco is a really nice combination for quite a cheapish price, I would say. I think that's like, for both of them, you'll probably pay in, I don't actually know. How much would you probably be paid? About 270, and that's pretty decent for a left winger and a left mid. Up next, João Felix. This is obviously the informed version, medium, 4'8", 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 84 pace, 85 shooting, 77 pass, 86 dribble, 73 physical. This guy's really good in the game, really fun to use. His pace does lack, to be fair, but we're at this point where players are still quite usable with this type of pace in the attack. I think maybe in a month or so time, we'll probably look into maybe not use a player like João Felix, because I think there's going to be a lot more sweaty defenders out by them, but I might be wrong, they might not even drop anyone. But yeah, we got Footmas coming up. There's going to be a lot of stuff to do there, and actually probably that's a lot of stuff. My second upload might be around the Footmas sort of time. So yeah, that's actually I just clocked in my head. That's probably how we're going to probably do double uploads. So yes. Up next is Yannick Carrasco. As I said, this is where you're probably seeing the chemistry is going to be a little bit naff, but obviously you put Laurent cam, João Felix cam, Laurent as a left forward. Laurent's going to be playing on 7 cam, which is more than fine. We can do this in one of our attackers, in my opinion. 5'11", high-low, 4-star, 93 pace, 85 shooting, 78 pass, 86 dribbles, 67 physical. It's actually got a crazy card on him, you know. Ridiculously good. You could play him literally anywhere in the front four, in my opinion. You can even play him cam if you would like. Definitely an option to look to get into your team. And I said Semedo would actually be on weak chemistry because I was going with Gelson Martins at right mid, but it clocked in my head that I don't actually need that link into João Felix, and we can go with Adama Traore on the right. So it depends. If you're okay using that weak chem right back, then you could do Gelson Martins if you want that 5-star skills. But if you want everyone on full chemistry, apart from Carrasco be on 7, maybe look to get Adama Traore into your team. It gives you the strong link into Semedo, a lot of pace about him, and you know, just finished off the team quite nicely. And you know, you've got quite a balanced team here. I would say it's quite attack heavy, I would say, where the coins have been spent, but that's really not an issue in my opinion, because you are trying to score goals really when it comes to the game. So if you have the better attackers, you're going to be in a good position. And that's not saying these defenders can't hold their own, they definitely can. I've used them myself. I've literally used all 4 of them and they're ridiculously good. So definitely recommend looking at. But that is the 1 mil team done. Let's move on to the 2 mil upgrades. So the 2 mil upgrades, I'll be honest with you, is pretty naff, I believe, because we're actually setting ourselves up for the 3 mil upgrade more than anything here. Because we are, you know, we're aware that obviously the team is very good, but we need a superstar in our team. I think when you hit that 2 to 3 mil mark, you're looking to get that superstar in your team to build around, and I think this is the point where we're trying to do it. So up first, we're bringing Rafael Varane as a centre back just to shore up everything defense. Now we've got one of the best centre backs in the game, maybe the best centre back in the game, alongside Ed Mattel, and I think that's going to be a partnership for a very long time. So keep an eye out for that. The centre mid, I'm a big fan of the combination of Laurent and Valverde, so we're just going to upgrade the Valverde to the inform version because we have the coins. We might as well do the upgrade, and it's definitely an upgrade worth looking at doing if you have the coins spare. And as I said, this is just sort of like an upgrade thing where we're basically spending coins for the sake of spending coins, because the main upgrade is the 3 mil one. But if you are trying to obviously have the 2 mil mark, this is obviously the option to go for. Valverde, obviously, as I said, though, it gets that nice little upgrade. Comes in that centre mid spot with Laurent. It's a quite a nice combination. And then we're going to be playing another player on weak chemistry, and this guy is definitely worth playing on weak chemistry just because how good he is on FIFA 21. He's one of my favourite players this year. I think he's about 190k depending on your console. 6'1", high medium, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 91 pace, 83 shooting, 78 passing, 85 dribbling, 78 physical. Ridiculously good Marcus Rashford this year, so definitely recommend looking to pick him up into your team. And obviously just make sure you've got either a Premier League or a English manager, and he will get the chemistry, but you need like a Belgium or a La Liga. So you need to probably do like an Englishman in La Liga, and you will get all the chemistry you need on your players. Everyone will be on 7 chem plus. But yes, Wan-Bissaka coming into the right back spot just to shore everything up, just to give the extra chemistry. And this is the 2 mil mark. I think we might have a bit more coins left over. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember the exact number what we're on this. But for about 2 mil, this is definitely recommended by myself. But as I said, the main upgrade here in this team is the 3 mil mark. So yes, as I was saying, the 3 mil mark is here. And it's very simple. Rashford stayed, and I said he's very good. He is very good, but we need a superstar on our team. You know, we need a player who we're going to build our team around. And you know what? I'm going to put Cuadrado as the right back, and I think you guys will clock on who we actually are going to be putting as our weak chemistry player. So Cuadrado, first of all, his rule breaker card is really nice. 92 pace, 75 shooting, 81 pass, 83 dribble, 82 defending, 70 physical, 5'10", high medium, right footed. 5-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. And of course, as I said, we're bringing a superstar into the team because we need one, you know. We need that guy who's ridiculously good, and this is probably the best player on FIFA 21 when it comes to gold cards, in my opinion. I think Ronaldo is up there as the top tier. Better than Neymar, better than Ronaldo, Mbappe, and that's just because of how just everything about him. He's ridiculously good. I played on 7/8 chemistry on my teams as well, so just because it says 7 chem here. Trust me, I've used it. It's champs proofed, I guess is the saying what we're going to probably use it. And he's definitely worth looking to pick up into your team. One of my favourite players this year, as I mentioned, he's probably the best. And we've got our superstar now in our team, and now we look to upgrade the rest of the team. So yes, now we're on to the 4 mil mark, and we're going to be making a lot of changes to this team. We're changing it up. You know, we've got a bit of coins, and we're going to be doing some upgrades. So João Felix, Valverde, Laurent, and Carrasco, you've all been great servants of the team, and I'll be honest with you, they would stay if it was easier to get a certain player on chemistry, and unfortunately it isn't. So Davis also comes out. Costa, you convert him to a left forward and he'll play as your maybe on 7 chemistry. We're bringing a guy called Kamara, the rule breaker. Kamara, he's okay, he's nothing crazy, but once again, as I said, we're trying to get a certain player into our team, and I think you guys could pick it up quite early who we're going to be bringing in. Right, this guy is obviously 5'6", high, 3-star, left footed, 84 pace, 75 shooting, 81 dribble, 83 defending, 83 physical, pretty decent cut, but he needs that pace upgrade. And I'll bring him in now. I said we got 1 superstar, but what's better than 1 superstar? 2 superstars. And having Neymar and Ronaldo, you can have them as a combination in 4-2-3-1 as a striker and cam. You can use that as a 2-striker combination in any formation, 4-2-2-2, 4-1-2-1-2, 4-4-2. You know, you're set. You don't need any of these icons or anything like that. Ronaldo and Neymar are top tier, so that's why I'm trying to get these guys in as soon as possible. But obviously, because we do that, there's a lot of changes what's got to be made in the midfield. And at first, I'm going to try and recommend a player. Maybe it's a bit of a risk, but I think you need to put shadow on him, first of all, to make sure that defending goes up. But I think what Talisca does for a lot of people is obviously he's really good on the attacking end from midfield, but he can still defend. And I think Oscar, with a decent chem star on him, can do exactly the same. His defending stats not the greatest, but when it comes to being on the ball and going forward, I think he could be quite a nice combination with Paulinho in the midfield. So 84 pace, 84 shooting, 90 passing, 87 dribble, 69 physical, 61 defending. And obviously, as I've mentioned, we are trying to make the teams different every week. so it's not the same thing over and over and over again. Paulinho comes into the midfield though. Yes, one of the best players in this game in my opinion. One of the informs so far we've had. Paulinho, 6 foot high, 4-star, 74 pace, 84 shooting, 8 pass, 84 dribble, 82 defending, 87 physical. I use him in my Road to Glory team. Him and Talisca are a great combination, so I can see exactly the same working with Oscar, and that's the main reason we've done it. And then we're just trying to change it up a little bit here and there, you know. So we've gone with Alex Teixeira, I think is how you say his name, his special card as well. We've got a lot of special cards in this one. As I say, trying to make it different every week. It's a little bit hard, I'll be honest with you though, because I do try and get you want to try and get you guys the most wins, and this is definitely a team that's going to get you a lot of wins. As I say, it's very attack heavy in this team, but it's okay. We're here to score goals. We're not here to defend. That's boring, you know. That's boring FIFA. And then to tie it off for the final team here, as I say, Oscar's probably going to be okay, but he's probably not going to be crazy, and it's probably not going to be worth our time too much. So we're actually going to replace him. We're going to put Teixeira into that cam role so everyone gets that chemistry, what we need. And then we basically need an icon midfielder. You can have any icon midfielder you guys would like to play in this midfield. And then, you know, oh, actually, I just had a spark on my head. Let me just double check something on Footbin and then I'll be back. Okay, never mind. There was an idea of maybe bringing in a Laurent Blanc or Petit in the midfield, but they all seem to be around the same price. So I'm going to give you something a little bit different. You know, I'll put Blanc in every single 5 mil basic team when we get there. I'm going to change it up. I'm just going to put Clarence Seedorf in here. Great player. Him and Paulinho will be a great box-to-box midfield combination in my opinion. Very underrated player. Not many people really use him. I don't know why. I guess it's because everyone's trying to get the Blanc and they're trying to get the Huliks, the Vieiras and stuff like that. They didn't really look at the Seedorf card, but this guy actually got me to a final of the G20 Elite Series. This guy was so good and people didn't know about him, but we had him in our team and he was fantastic. But 4-star, 82 pace, 85 shooting, 87 pass, 86 dribble, 70 defending, 85 physical, and this is the 5 mil team. But yes, I appreciate everyone watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as I said, daily uploads coming for you guys, so keep an eye out on that. And I appreciate all the support on the channel. Peace.